Jesus had 12 disciples. We call them the 12 apostles. Can you imagine if they lived today? First and foremost, let me say this: Jesus never neglected, disrespected, or threw his disciples out for the many things that he could have told them to get away from him. They could not be included. He forgave them, no matter what their characteristics, their personalities, or whatever was. Can you imagine Peter living today? Peter would cuss you out and cut your ear off. He would be straight gangster today. Peter would be like, "Oh, you trying to expose me? You trying to tell people my business? Don't you know snitches get stitches?" We have uh, um, John. John, the narcissist. Jesus loves me above and beyond everybody else, all the other disciples. I am the disciple that Jesus loved. We have Thomas. Thomas, oh, prove it. Jesus, how you walking on that water? It must be a board underneath there or something going on. You gonna have to show me. What's the cause to the effect? This isn't reasoning. What's the scientific proof behind everything that you were doing and everything that you were saying? I see it, but I don't know how you doing it. But I'm gonna figure it out. Because even up until Jesus was resurrected, he had to prove it to Thomas. He wanted to see the nail prints in his hand and in his feet. And he did not believe, just like many of us don't believe, no matter how much proof, no matter how much Jesus shows us. There are many of us who think that Jesus loves us beyond and be above anybody else. Everybody else going to hell except me and my denomination. We are the right people. We have the truth and everything else is a lie. And then there were some of us just like Peter. We'll cuss you out, cut you up, and then come and say, "Jesus, forgive me," as if we didn't do anything. But one thing Jesus never did, was he never rejected. He never threw anybody out. But today, what do we see in the church? People will disrespect you because you have different giftings. Because God gave you a gift to be able to see, to hear, to discern, to know some things, watching them come true, being able to give the revelation of what's happening, but you get disrespected from a gift that you didn't even ask for. We mistreat people. Jesus ain't happy with that. That's something he never did. He forgave no matter who denied him, no matter what was going on. He forgave. There were too many of us holding grudges, either against the leader or the leader against us. There is too much disunity, but we always talk about the unity of the faith because we all believe that Jesus is the Son of God who shed his blood. But we all don't believe that because there is over 18,000 different sects, divisions of what we call Christianity. The truth be told, there really ain't no unity. Is not any unity. We can look at how we throw people away. There's no unity in throwing people away when we should be loving each other. When the sheep is lost, even if it's one, we should be about the Father's business and going to see where that one is. Leave the 99 and go get the one. We should sweep the house, know who's in the house, find the lost coins. There are things that we need to be doing. There is no unity. We don't even look for people. We don't think about people. Many of us are so wounded and in our feelings, always getting our feelings hurt, everything from the pulpit to the back door. People sitting in the pews offended because you said something that's in the Bible. People in the pulpit offended because the sheep bad too loud and they didn't like the sound of their voice or the way that they look or whatever. Favoritisms and all different types of disrespect. But we claim that Jesus is in the house when we're lost. in the house and need to be searched for. If Jesus showed up in the house, we wouldn't even know that it's him, because we throw people away. We disregard people. We don't like the way people look, the way people sound, the way people smell, the gifts that they have. Who do you think you are to tell me anything? Ain't no unity. There's no unity in the faith, and there's no unity in the body. But Jesus, no matter what, no matter who denied, no matter what was said, even up until the time that he was on the cross between two thieves. One of them was saying, if you are, and the other one was saying, save me. I want to go with you. Forgive me. And receive the salvation. Even on the cross between two thieves, he was still, up until the last minute, ready to rescue and save the life of somebody who all they wanted was him. There were many young people and older people seeing in the spirit, having all of these gifts. When the book of Joel tells us that God will pour out his spirit upon all flesh. So all these things that we're seeing and that's happening, that cessationists believe has gone away with and won't be back. Disregard, disrespect, throw people away, won't help people to find or get the help that they need. Not even if it means going to Jesus and asking Jesus, what do we do? And what is this? And where do you want these people to be? Even if we decide that we don't want them in our house, it is still the shepherd's duty to make sure that the sheep is safe and in safety. But we don't do that. We throw them out to the wolves and leave them out with the wolves. And then there are those of us who are the sheep, who want to be the shepherd. So we disrespect the shepherd. We say all manner of evil. We agree with the evil instead of protecting and covering the shepherd. There is no unity. All that we see, we don't see the times of Jesus. But that's where we all point to. Jesus, his life, and his relationship, and us being disciples and examples and followers of Christ. But that's not the case, because it's too many people wandering in the desert, in the wilderness, in the field full of wolves, and the wolves are ready to devour, because people are hurt and broken and don't ever want to go back to a place where the leader has allowed them to feel abandoned and alone and thrown out to fend for themselves. Then there are leaders who are hurt and have band-aids all over them from their forehead all the way down to their ankles, because the sheep has bitten and cut and bruised and did all manner of evil. So there is no unity from the time of Christ. Since the time of Christ, we have not seen true unity. There has been nothing but division. We got to heal and do better, because this world is in need of the giftings, the calling, the unity of the faith. They don't see unity when we don't have unity. And then when we speak of messages like this, people get offended, but we can't fix what we keep putting a band-aid on and keep trying to hide. None of us are perfect, from the pulpit to the back door. We all got to get it together. This is a time of revival, a time of unity, and a time to come together and have true unity in the faith and stop causing people, because they have certain giftings, to feel like something is wrong with them and that they are demon possessed and things of that nature, and stop abusing the shepherds and leaving them bleeding and expecting them to still perform or minister or do what it is that they do while they're bleeding all over the place after we talk about them in the parking lot of the church Sunday after Sunday. We got to heal and get it together. Time is short, and Jesus is not happy for what it is that he has to come back